tried to silence us. They tried to keep us down. They tried to bury us. They didn't know that we were weebs. Minasan yokozo. Yokkaiwan desu. 今日の動画で軽体操をします。So a lot of people have been asking, where is the Project Uproot video? Where is the Protocol 80 video? So I wanted to make a quick update video about where I've been, what I've been up to, and where I am with the Project Uproot stuff. So for the past 2 years, I've been trying to move to Japan. And when the COVID thing happened, that kind of went awry, and it just kept getting postponed and postponed and postponed. And finally in this April, I was supposed to be able to go, but they were sending my documents and everything to get my visa from Japan. And of course, UPS lost them, so I was waiting for that to come, and then it wasn't coming, and I was like, where is it? Because I didn't have the tracking number, because this other company had the tracking number, and the people who were sponsoring my visa couldn't get it from them. And I finally got the tracking number, and I realized that it had been like near where I live for like a month, and it was just sitting there because they lost it somewhere. And I was supposed to go, I mean, this was coming up to like a couple weeks before I was like supposed to leave. Well, maybe not a couple weeks, like a month. And so I went to the UPS center where I was supposed to be, and they basically told me maybe it fell off a truck, maybe it's lost in the facility somewhere. They just didn't know where it was, and they said there's nothing they can do about it. So, quick tea break. So basically, yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's where I'm at, and obviously that took a lot of time away from the free time that I had to work on videos and stuff like that. But now hopefully I'll be able to go in July, and I do plan to continue making videos in Japan and all of that. But specifically about the Protocol 80 course and the Project Uproot course, I just want to give you guys like, I'm still going to do videos on them, but I just want to give you guys like a quick update on where I am with that. Oh yeah, but before I do that, so my video that I made before about the marketing for Project Uproot actually got taken down. It had nothing to do with Matt or anything. It was taken down by Anime Studio. Of course, that's what I get for using so many like anime clips. Surprisingly, they only took it down for one clip, even though I had a bunch in there. So I just like blurred out that clip, and now it's back up. So, but yeah, my thoughts on Protocol 80. I think that it could be a good, I'm not against frequency analysis. I think it's a pretty good way to kickstart like immersion. Like if you're just getting started with learning and you don't know any Japanese, immersion can be hard, like really hard at first for some people. And I think that frequency lists can help you like kickstart your comprehension and make that early immersion like a lot easier. As far as Protocol 80 though, I think the way that they teach it is maybe not the best. They try to use mnemonics, and they kind of try to do like a spaced repetition thing, but it's not as good as Anki. And they use these, so they have these audios that you listen to that they like kind of quiz you on the words. But the actual like the native audio in these like audio sessions are they're like anime style, like voice acted, and I think that's really bad for I get that they're trying to do it as a mnemonic, but I think it's really bad for learning, because you're like learning these like words with like weird pronunciation. So that was my like first complaint with it. My second complaint was that they say it's supposed to be like 80%. It's supposed to get you to 80% comprehension, but I compared like the amount of words and the words that they actually used with actual frequency lists, with several frequency lists actually, and their interpretation of 80% is really not 80% when you compare it with actual frequency lists that have a lot of like data. They're made from like lots of shows and stuff, and yeah, their frequency lists, I mean, they say it's 80%, but it's more like maybe 60 or 65, something like that. So that's another complaint that I have. They're telling you that you can get to 80% comprehension, but that's not really, the amount of words that they teach doesn't really add up to that. I'm gonna make a full video on that hopefully soon, I promise. At least within the next month or so. So I try to put a lot of like work into my videos and like the humor and stuff, so they do take a bit longer, and I haven't had as much time recently because I'm still like immersing and doing Anki and all of those things as well as working and trying to move to a different country. So I've got all of that stuff going on. But so Project Uproot, a lot of people have been asking me what are my thoughts so far about it. The truth is, for the reasons that I stated before, I'm still kind of behind in Project Uproot. I think I'm like a unit behind, maybe a unit and a half. But I've been doing the, they have these like shadowing audio sessions. I think it's like 3 a week, or it's like 3 a unit. I don't think they've been really keeping up with like the weekly thing. Their timeline is a little bit, I don't think they've been following the timeline that they initially set out to follow, which I kind of expected, because just watching the Protocol 80 stuff, it's obvious that Ken has a really hard time sticking to timelines, which doesn't, I mean, I think for some people that would really bother them. For me, I don't really care. But because I'm behind anyway, obviously. But have I noticed any change so far in my pronunciation, my pix my pix accent? Not really, to be honest, but I guess it's still early, so it's hard to say. I did join the Platinum part of the program just to see like what it was. It's really, personally I feel like it's really not that much more value for the amount extra that it costs. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But I will say, as far as like, there was some speculation early on that they were going to open it to a lot more people than they were actually saying. Was like, I think they were saying they were only going to let 100 people in. So I think they were actually pretty honest about that there's only 100 people in the course. But I've also noticed that a lot of people in the course, their level of pitch accent is a lot, not pitch accent, their level of accent in general in Japanese is a lot lower than I kind of expected, as it was being marketed a lot towards Matt's community. I think there's a lot more beginners in the course than I would have originally anticipated. But I want to reserve a lot of my judgment until the end of the course, so I can really evaluate like how effective it was. I think some of Matt's videos in the course are pretty good. Is it worth $500? I don't know yet, but I will keep you updated on that. Yeah, that's it, just an update. Sorry I've been gone, and I'm gonna try and be more consistent now. But yeah, so if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, leave a like on this video, and that's it. Bye.